Coco Gauff is going to serve first. $15 all. That's a great serve by Coco Gauff. Unforced error from Noskova, 30-15. That's a perfect serve down the line by Gauff. One more excellent service by Gauff, exactly on the line. That's an incredible shot by Gauff. No chance to return that cleanly by Noskova. 40-15, 2 game points for Gauff to lead 1-0 in this first set. Men's singles 4th round match at Madrid Open Tennis 2026. That's an excellent shot by Gauff. Unfortunately, ball hit the net and that was followed inside Gauff's court. That hit the top of the net. 40-30 now, still 1 game point in Gauff's hand. That's unfortunate for Gauff. One more return error from winner. Gauff has won their previous 2 matches in the year 2023. Belinda Noskova of Czech Republic is serving now, 15 love. That's first serve fault. That's a good second serve by Noskova. And unforced error by Gauff. 30 love. Previously, these 2 players have played 2 matches in the year 2023 on the hard courts, US swing hard courts on Indian Wells and Cincinnati. Both the occasions, Gauff has won 2 matches, and Gauff is leading 2-0 against Belinda Noskova. And unforced error by Gauff and 3 game points for Noskova to go to equal the scores 1-all. Perfect serve by Noskova. An unforced error by Gauff, and it's game Noskova. One game each, first set, fourth round match. That's a great serve by Gauff. No chance for Noskova to return that. 15 love. That's a big serve by Coco Gauff. And one more big serve by Gauff. No chance for Noskova to return that cleanly. That's an unreturnable serve. 30 love. One more big serve by Gauff, 40 love. She quickly gone to 40 love. Three beautiful serves by Gauff back to back. 3 game points to go 2-1 up in the first set. That is an unforced error by Gauff. It's a big unforced error. In fact, it's out of the court. It almost traveled into the stands. She couldn't control that. And it seems like it hit the border of the racket. And one more unforced error by Noskova, and it's game Gauff. Gauff leads 2 games to 1. First set, fourth round match. These two players have played 2 matches before this match, and both the occasions Steffi Graf, Coco Gauff emerged as a winner. Both those matches were played on the US hard courts in Cincinnati and Indian Wells. Gauff has won both the matches and leading 2-0 in their head-to-head encounters. Noskova serving to level the scores 2 each in the first set. That's a big and great serve by Noskova, unreturnable. 15 love. We have seen in the last game, we have seen 3 consecutively big serves by Gauff. And one more big serve by Noskova, 30 love. There is no chance to return, no chance for the opponent even to pick that ball cleanly. So again, great serve by Noskova, 40 love. As like Coco Gauff in the last game, Noskova quickly up 40 love against Gauff. Three game points for Noskova to level the scores 2 each in the first set. And it seems it's an ace. No, it's a double fault. It just missed the line. 40-15. And yes, it's missed the sideline. Noskova's return missed the sideline. 40-30. Still one game point in hand for Noskova to level the scores 2 each. And that's an unforced error from Gauff. Game Noskova 2 games each. That's a good serve by Gauff. Great return shot, great forehand winner from Noskova. 15. That's an excellent forehand shot by Noskova right from the baseline. Just on the line. Perfect execution. Good serve by Gauff. It's an ace. First ace by Gauff. 15 all. And one more unforced error by Noskova. 30-15. It's a double fault by Gauff. 30 all. First service fault, second serve. Pressure should be on Gauff, but under pressure it's a good serve by Gauff. And a beautiful forehand winner from Noskova gives her break point. 30-40. Gauff is down a break point now. And it's game Noskova. Noskova finally breaks Gauff and takes lead 3-2. Unforced error by Gauff. 2 unforced error back to back gave All important break for Noskova. Noskova is now leading a 3-2 in this first set. Noskova never win a match against Coco Gauff in their previous two encounters, which are played on the hard courts in the US. Noskova leads 3-2. She's serving to take 4-2 lead in the first set. That's an unforced error by Gauff. 15-love. That's an excellent point by Noskova. Great play at the net. She anticipated that ball from Gauff. Again, great serve by Noskova, unreturnable serve. 30-15. She is serving at 184 kilometers per hour right now. That's a very, very big and fine serve by Noskova. That's again a great shot by Noskova at the net. She was waiting at the net for the yes, played good play at the net. No chance for Gauff. She played over the head of the Gauff. 2 game points to take 4-2 lead in the first set. And it's a double fault by Noskova at a crucial point of time. Still 1 game point in hand for Noskova to go 4-2 up. Right now she is serving at 108 kilometers per hour. That's a good second serve, excellent second serve by Noskova to win this game. She is now leading 4-2. Unforced error by Gauff. Gauff serving 2-4. That's a perfect serve by Gauff. Ace, it's an ace. 15 love. Gauff lost her previous service game to Noskova and she was trailing. She is trailing 2-4 in the first set. One more unforced error by Noskova. 30 love. Gauff has to pick her game up. Love. Net for service. That's a good serve by Gauff, but it missed the line. Just wide call by the umpire, and it's a double fault. 30-15. (40-15). Good point by Gauff. Good serve. 2 game points for Gauff. Yes, that's a very big serve by Gauff. Gauff leads. Gauff is still trailing by 3-4. Spectators in the stands appreciating Gauff. Gauff has made 3 double faults and has served 2 aces in this match so far. Both these players have won 12 service points each. But more importantly, Noskova has won 7 return points than Gauff. Both these players have played 2 matches before this match. That was way back in 2023 in the United States. Both the times Gauff has won on the hard courts. In Indian Wells and Cincinnati. This is their first encounter on the clay courts. Before 2025, Gauff has not reached to the quarterfinal stage, but last year Gauff has reached to the finals and went on to win Roland Garros title. So comparatively, Gauff is a better player on clay. But she lost one service game to Noskova and is trailing 3-4 in the first set. Noskova serving to take 5-3 lead in the first set. That's again a great serve by Noskova and well played by Noskova. Good forehand winner from her. 15 love. That's an excellent serve and return by Noskova. Yeah, one more great serve by Noskova, unreturnable serve. In fact, it's an ace. Ace at a right time. 30 love. And one more ace by Noskova. What a player she is, serving aces presently, currently dealing with the aces only. 40 love, quickly go to 40. And unforced error by Gauff and game Noskova. Noskova leads 5-3 in the first set. Gauff is going to serve to stay in this set. Gauff serving 3-5, trailing 3-5. That's an excellent shot by Noskova at the net. She anticipated that ball and came quickly from the baseline to the net and played that into the vacant court. Gauff were not seen even in the picture. Good shot by Noskova. Love 15. That's a great shot by Gauff. 15 all. Gauff is serving around 180 kilometers per hour. Again a great serve by Gauff, but unfortunately ball hit the net and it's an unforced error. (15-30). First service fault, second serve. This is a good opportunity for Noskova to put some pressure on Gauff's second serve. And unforced error by Noskova, by Gauff, and it gives 2 set points for Noskova. 2 set points for Linda Noskova of Czech Republic. 2 unforced error by Gauff in this game. 1 set point has been saved. Great serve by Gauff. Unforced error by Noskova. In fact, it's an unreturnable serve. Still Gauff is down 1 break point, and what a time to serve an ace. It's an ace. Excellent serve by Gauff. She shaved 2 set points, 2 break points and 2 set points. She shaved with 2 powerful serves. That's an unforced error by Noskova. Well done, Gauff. 3 points. She won 3 points in a row, and that gives advantage to the server. And that's an ace. 2 aces to win this game. Excellent serve by Gauff. Very powerful serve. We have seen 2 aces in this game alone. She was down 15-40 from that stage. She win this game. Noskova is now serving for the set. Noskova is going to serve for the set. Linda Noskova of Czech Republic is now serving for the first set. That's a good serve by Noskova to start with this game, but excellent return shot by Gauff. Gauff missed that ground stroke. In fact, she has the open court to hit, but she pushed that wide over the baseline. Noskova 15 love. That's a costly error by Gauff. Excellent play by Noskova at the net. She was waiting for that ball and played that into Gauff's court. Very delicate shot at the net. Love. Noskova serving 184 km per hour speed. One more unforced error by Gauff. It's 40 love and 3 set points for Linda Noskova of Czech Republic. She never won a match against Gauff, but now she is going to take the first set. 3 set points. Noskova. That's an error by Noskova, and 1 set point has been saved by Gauff, but still 2 set points are there for Noskova to win the first set 6-4. That's a fantastic serve by Noskova, and it's game and set. Noskova. Beautiful play, crowd in the stands appreciating Noskova. Noskova wins the first set 6-4. She has broke Gauff's serve once and win the set 6-4. Noskova has won 80% of her service points, and she has recorded 11 winners compared to Gauff's 4 and unforced errors. Noskova 8 and Gauff 12. That made the difference. In fact, Gauff has never won a break point. Noskova has won 1 break point out of 3. Great play by Noskova to win this game and set. Now we are in the second set. Noskova takes the first set 6-4 with one break of serve. (15-love). Gauff serving now in the second set. That's an excellent shot by Gauff. Two-hand, forehand winner right from the baseline. Exactly on the line, no problem. 30-love. That's a clean winner by Gauff. Gauff need to hit the similar shots to win points and to win this match. That's again a good serve by Gauff. 40-love. 3 game points for Gauff to lead 1-0 in the second set. Game Gauff, great serve. Apart from that service lost game, remaining all games Gauff has served so beautifully and has won points also. But she lost one service game and that made the difference. Noskova serving 15-love. That's an ace by Noskova. No, it's not an ace, it's a double fault by Belinda Noskova, 15-all. Gauff leads 4 games to 1. She got all important break. Noskova serving, love 15. That's an unforced error by Noskova, love 30. Gauff is now picking up her game. Now she is controlling, winning points in her service and in her rival service also. Noskova trailing third love 30 and 1-4 in the second set. That's an excellent shot by Gauff, forehand shot, perfectly placed. Good winner from Gauff. Gauff slowly picking up her game. 3 break point opportunities for Gauff. And one opportunity is saved by Noskova with an ace. Ace at the right time. She shaved 1 break point, but still Gauff has 2 break points in hand to go 5-1 up. That just missed the line. No ace. And it's a double fault. What a time to serve a double fault. Very bad time to serve a double fault. She was down under 2 break points. At that time she served a double fault. And Gauff leads 5 games to 1 and now serving to take the second set 6-1. Very slowly Gauff picked up her game and her momentum is now going. That's a good service to start with. It's an unforced error by Noskova. It's long over the baseline. Return error. 15 love. 3 points away from taking the second set. That's again a good serve by Gauff. A good cross court shot by Gauff. 30 love. Two winners from Gauff. 30 love. And it's an ace. What a time to serve an ace. 3 set points for Gauff to take second set 6-1. She lost the first set 4-6, but rightly come back strongly into this. Yes, that's it. Gauff won the second set 6-1. She very strongly came into this set, came into this match. Gauff is back, won the second set by 6 games to 1. Quite comfortably she has won the second set. The game is on. Both the players have won 1 set apiece. Noskova has broke Gauff's serve once in the second set. In reply, Gauff has broken Noskova's service twice in the second set, taken the second set 6-1, and now both the players have won 1 set apiece. Before this match, Gauff has won 2 matches way back in 2023 in on hard courts in the USO, Cincinnati Open and Indian Wells. Before 2025, before last year, Gauff has never reached to the quarterfinal stage at Madrid, but last year she reached to the final stage and went on to win the French Open crown. And this year, this is the fourth round match, and whoever wins this match will enter into the quarterfinal stage. If Gauff wins, this will be have back-to-back quarterfinal stage. Gauff has come back very strongly into this match. Linda Noskova, on the other hand, reached to the fourth round stage quite comfortably. She got the first round bye, and in the third round also she got a walkover. She only defeated her opponent in the second round, Colombian opponent, in straight sets. Colombian player Emiliana Arango. She defeated Emiliana Arango 6-3, 6-2 in the second round and reached to this fourth round stage. First round bye and walkover in the third round for Linda Noskova. On the other hand, Gauff has also got first round bye, and after that she defeated two players in the second and third round matches. Noskova taken a small break, and now she is back onto the court. She took a small break. Noskova is back on court. Gauff is in full swing now. She has got a double break in the second set. Now we are into the third set. Noskova opening the third set with her service game. The 13th seed Noskova is now serving to take 1-love lead in the third set. Great serve, big serve by Noskova to start the proceedings. Unforced error. In fact, it's an unreturnable serve. Unforced error by Gauff. She's Noskova serving 157 kilometers per hour. Earlier we have seen in the first set she served around 180 kilometers per hour. Unforced error by Noskova. 15 all. First service miss. First service error. But that's a very good second serve by Noskova. Again, it's unreturnable, 152 kilometers per hour. Tatilau. Unforced error, one more unforced error by Noskova. It's 30 all now. It's a big unforced error. In fact, it missed everything. Wide off the sideline. That's again a great serve by Noskova. Excellent shot by Coco Gauff. Passing shot right from the baseline. Exactly on the line. No problem. And no chance for Noskova. That's a good crush court shot. So much power in that shot. That ball traveled like a bullet. And straight away it's a break point for Gauff to take one love lead in the very first game of the third and deciding set. And it seems it missed. Yes, it missed the sideline and game Gauff. Gauff has broken straight away in the third set. In the very first game, she has broken Noskova's serve once again and takes one love lead in the third and deciding set. Gauff is looking very confident, and all her fans in the stands are cheering each and every point played by Gauff. Gauff leading one love in the third and deciding set. She is serving now 182 kilometers per hour. That's an uncontrolled shot by Gauff. It missed everything. Love 15. Good return from Noskova. First service fault. Oh, it's a double fault. We have seen Gauff has broken Noskova in the very first game. Just a few minutes ago, and now Gauff is trailing love 30. Gauff missed that again, and it's love 43. Breakpoint opportunities straight away for Noskova. In fact, Gauff, it's a blunder mistake by Gauff. She has the open court, but she made it. It's an unforced error. It's an unforced error by Noskova. One break point has been saved, but in the previous point, Gauff has got open court. Noskova was not seen in the picture. She was one corner of the court. Gauff has got open court, but she failed to clear the net. That's a fantastic drop shot by Gauff right from the baseline. Excellent play, good anticipation, no chance for Noskova to run from baseline. She was unable to pick that. That ball actually dies on the ground. That's a beautiful shot by Gauff, and it's an ace. What a time to serve an ace. Crowd cheering each and every point played and won by Gauff. She has saved three break points. Now it's deuce. Excellent shot by Gauff over the head of Noskova. Noskova ran quickly from the baseline to the net. Gauff anticipated that move by Noskova, and she played that over the head of Noskova, and that gives advantage to the server. Great play by Gauff. She wins 4 points in a row now. Yes, one more point to Gauff. She successfully holds her serve. Excellent game played by Gauff. From love 40 down to win the game and leading now 2-0. Excellent play by Coco Gauff. That clearly tells how confident she is in this third set after losing the first set 4-6 to Noskova. Now it's an ace by Noskova, 147 kilometers per hour. After ace, it's double fault. Noskova is really struggling now. 15 all. That's again a great serve by Noskova. It's an unreturnable serve. Gauff couldn't control it. In fact, no player can control that shot. 30-15. One more powerful serve by Noskova. Slowly she is also gaining her momentum. 40-15, 2 game points Noskova. That's a good shot by Gauff. Excellent shot by Gauff. 40-30. Still Noskova has a game point in hand. Again a double fault. It's a juice. Noskova has served 2 double faults and 1 ace in this set. One more service break. Noskova will be eliminated. That's a fault, service fault. Second serve. This is a very good opportunity for Coco Gauff to put some pressure on Noskova's second serve. That's an unforced error by Gauff. Very good opportunity there for Coco Gauff. But opportunity gone. It's missed the sideline by a couple of inches. Advantage to the server. That's an incredible shot by Noskova of her own serve to win that game. Gauff leads still 2-1 in the third and final set. now serving to take 3-1 lead in the second final set. Good serve by Gauff. This is building up a rally. Both players playing from the baseline only. Nobody is giving it up easily. It's fortunate for Gauff. Ball hits the net and fell into the Noskova's court. That's very fortunate for Gauff and unfortunate for Noskova. Ball hit the net, top of the net, and fell quietly into the Noskova's court. A 15 love. Gauff's it's an unforced error. It's wide, it's long over the baseline. $15 all, and that's an ace. That is an ace. 30-15. Both these players have served half a dozen aces. And it's a double fault. Ace. First ace, then double fault. 30 all. Oh, well, very unfortunate for Noskova. She missed that ball. Actually, she got a very, very good opportunity. She quickly ran from the baseline, arrived at the net, anticipated for that ball, but she missed that. She missed it completely and hit into the net. One more mistake by Gauff at net. Cross court shot. That Gauff's cross court shot at the net. She pushed that ball outside the baseline, outside the sideline. And it's juice. That's an ace again by Gauff. 194 kilometers per hour. Probably this is the first time Gauff serve reached nearly to 200 kilometers per hour. Previously we have seen 184 kilometers and last serve was 194 kilometers per hour. That gives advantage to the server. Unforced error by Gauff. Noskova's return was flat, but Gauff didn't pick that cleanly. It hit the net. 40 all. Juice. First juice of the game. That's an ace, again an ace. We have seen 3 aces in this game only. Once again, game point for Gauff with that ace. Gauff changed her strategy and played that as a drop shot, but she didn't play that well, and that drop shot fell inside her court only. Her strategy failed, didn't give her game point, but it's failed. One more ace by Gauff. This is the 4th ace in this game alone. Perfect serve, no chance, unreturnable serve. No chance for Noskova. One more game point for Gauff. And there it is. Great serve by Gauff. Finally, Gauff holds. People who are in the stands are applauding. Gauff finally holds and leads 3-1 in the third and final set. Noskova is serving. Love 15, unforced error by her. 161 kilometers per hour. Good serve, but not a good return. Love 15. First service error. That's a clean winner from Gauff. No chance for Noskova. In fact, she didn't move quickly. Ball traveled like a bullet. No chance for Noskova. She responded a little bit slow. Good serve. 15-30. 184 kilometers per hour. She needs to serve around 180-190 kilometers per hour to win points against Gauff. First service fault, second serve. This point is very crucial for both the players. Yes, as expected, Gauff came up with a big winner. Noskova couldn't pick that ball cleanly. It's an unforced error. And that gives 2 break points for Gauff to go 4-1 up in the final set. First service error. This is again a great chance for Gauff to put some pressure on her second serve. Yes, as expected, it's an unforced error by Noskova and game Gauff. People in the stands are standing and clapping. They are supporting Gauff. Gauff leads 4 games to 1. 2 service breaks in hand now for Gauff. That's a cracking shot by Gauff. Gauff serving, love 15. Gauff has owned two service. Gauff has got two service breaks in this set. Love 15. It's a double fault. We have seen Gauff served 4 aces in the last service game. Both the players have served double faults, half a dozen double faults. This time it's a good serve and unforced error by Noskova. Noskova is looking not confident. She's not moving quickly also. On the other hand, Gauff is so energetic and so confident. That's an ace. Yes, it is. 30 all. This will be a good point for crucial point for Gauff. Service error, first service error. That's a good second serve by Gauff, but not a good return. 30-40. It's a break point for Noskova. Break point opportunity for Noskova. We have seen previously Gauff has successfully defended 3 break point opportunities in a couple of games ago. But now let us see what will happen. It's an unforced error by Gauff, and Belinda Noskova finally gets her break back. She has been broken twice in this set by Gauff, and she recovered 1 break. Still 1 break of serve in Gauff's hand. Noskova is now serving. Two, 4 trailing. Noskova 15 love. This is building up as a rally, but finally Gauff came up with a winner. Noskova's return was just over the line. She pushed that long. 15 all. That's a good serve by Noskova. And it's an unforced error by Noskova. That 15-30 now. 15. Noskova picked her game up very well. In the last couple of games, she broke Gauff for two times. Double break. She got double break and is now 30-15. That's a good second serve by Noskova. And it's out. It is out. Thirty all. ఏం భాష That's an ace. What attempt to serve an ace. Game point for Noskova to go 5-4 up in the final set. Right time to serve an ace. Wow, one more ace, Noskova. Two aces to finish things off. Noskova leads 5 games to 4. Now it is Coco Gauff's turn to hold her serve. Gauff is trailing 4 games to 5 and serving to stay in the match. Gauff is serving at 177 km per hour. That's a good second serve by Gauff. She got away with that. Unforced error by Noskova. 15 love. That's first service error. It's a big rally building up here. Both players playing. Yes, Noskova finally came up with a winner. Good cross-court shot by Noskova. 15 all. Noskova is now 3 points away from winning this match. Gauff need to do something extra. That's a small marginal error by Noskova. It just missed the baseline, just over the baseline, just by a couple of inches. Gauff 30-15. Good shot by good serve by Gauff, but not a good return by her. Unforced error 30 all. This will be a very, very, very crucial point from Coco Gauff's perspective. That's an ace. Really, what a good time to serve an ace. 40-30 game point for Gauff. She need to serve one more ace to get away with this. In fact, it was in tennis. It was in tennis, but it's a good serve. Finally, unforced error by Noskova puts Gauff at 5 each. Crowd standing and clapping in the stands. Gauff successfully holds 5 games each, third and final set. Five games each, one set each. That's a good second serve by Noskova. Good crush court shot. She quickly came to the net and played that into the vacant place. Love. Excellent serve by Noskova. She is winning points quite easily now. 30 love. First service error. That's an excellent shot by Noskova. I didn't miss anything. 3 game points for Noskova to go 6-5 up in the final set. Great shot. Just on the corner. Unforced error by Noskova. 40-15. First service error. That's one more unforced error by Noskova. Gauff putting pressure on Noskova serve. Gauff has got 2 points and she need to win one more point. She need to win one more point to force this game to juice. 40-30. That's a good shot by Gauff, and it's a wide return by Noskova. Noskova's return was wide up the sideline. Now it's juice from 40 love lead to it's juice now. First service error. This is really a good chance for Coco Gauff to put some pressure on Noskova's second serve. Good second serve, excellent second serve. Gross is very much disappointed with herself. She pushed that over the baseline. That gives advantage to the server. Game point for Noskova. That's a costly mistake by Gauff and a big serve to end this game. Noskova finally holds 6-5. Noskova holds. Great chance lost by Gauff. She has the open court, but she pushed a little bit too harder, and it was out of baseline. That gave the server Noskova the advantage, and she came up with a big serve to win that point and to win that game. 6-5. Gauff is now serving to stay in this match. At one point of time, Gauff has got a double break and was leading 4-1 at one point of time, but after that things have changed dramatically. Noskova has got her 2 breaks back. Gauff is now serving to stay in the match. Except in the year 2025, Gauff has failed to reach to the quarterfinal stage at Madrid, but in the year 2025, last year, Gauff reached to the final stage, and later on she went on to win French Open. This year, what will going to happen? Great serve to start with. 15 love. That's a winner from Gauff. It didn't miss anything. It's just on the line. 30 love. 2 more points she need to score now. Thirty love. That's a good second serve by Gauff. Return error from Noskova, and that gives 3 game points to equal the score 6-all in the last in the third and final set. 3 game points for Gauff. That's it. Winner from Gauff. Gauff holds and 6 games each. We are in the third and final set. Both the players have won 1 set each, 6 games each. We are in the tiebreak. Noskova serving. Whoever holds their nerve will win this match. That's a beauty from Coco Gauff. Excellent forehand winner right from the baseline. Crowd clapping and encouraging Gauff to score points. Tiebreak record 2026. Noskova won 0, lost 3. Gauff won 4, lost 0. So record stats showing Gauff is the clear favorite to win the tiebreak. But in professional tennis, anything can happen at any time. Noskova has never won a tiebreaker in this year 2026, while Gauff has won 4 times in the tiebreakers. Let us see what will happen this time. This is building up a big rally. Both the players playing from the baseline, and it's an error by Noskova. She pushed that hard. Gauff is relieved. Gauff leads 2-0 in the tiebreak. Gauff has got many breakups, sir, but that isn't enough. That's out. Noskova's return was well out of the base sideline. It didn't miss by an inch or two, it missed by a yard. Gauff leads 3-0. That's a great shot by Noskova of her own. One three Noskova. One three Noskova. That's an ace. What a time to serve an ace. Quickly Noskova won 2 points. It's 2-3 Noskova. She quickly won her 2 services quite comfortably. Now a big test for Gauff. She has to win her 2 services. That's a good winner from Gauff. Crowd encouraging. Good winner, good forehand shot by Gauff, exactly on the line. It didn't miss anything. Noskova anticipated that ball goes in the other direction, but it looks like she is deceived. Gauff won 1 service, leading 4-2. That's a serve error, first serve error. That is too wide. That is a good second serve, but it's a fault. Unforced error by Gauff, and that mini break has gone now. Noskova serving 3-4. If she holds, then it will be 5-4 in favor of Noskova. 3-4 Noskova serving, first service fault, second serve. That's an unforced error by Gauff. Now 4 all. For all. Noskova serving. First service error. This is good chance for Gauff to win this point. This is building up a big rally. Both the players playing from baseline only. Nobody is taking chance, and it's wide. It's long. Noskova holds her two serves and leading go 5-4, and this is a crucial test for Coco Gauff. 4-5. One mini break will end the road for Gauff. Gauff is survived with a great serve, very big serve. 5 all. It's an unreturnable serve. She need to serve one more time like that. Again, it's a big rally, and Gauff lost the control of the shot, and she pushed it that hard, and that gives match point for Noskova. Noskova serving for the match. One mini break of serve will end. It's a service fault. Luckily, it's a service fault. Luckily for Gauff, it's a first service fault and second serve. And that's it. It's an error by Gauff. Noskova finally defeated Gauff. Gauff is pretty disappointed, so as the spectators. At one point of time, Gauff leading with two double break points, break of serves. But Noskova picked her game a lot in the later stage of the set. Once again, Gauff leaving the court without reaching to the quarterfinal stage. Only in the year 2025 she reached to the quarterfinal stage. In her all previous years and this year also, Gauff exit before the quarterfinal stage. That's end of the road for Coco Gauff. Noskova win this match by 6-4, 1-6 and 7-6. She won the tiebreaker 7-5. Gauff is very much disappointed as well as her fans.